Ladies and gentlemen, good day, it's Badger from Oz, and welcome back to Fuga Melodies of Steel 2. It has been a long time. We would have gone nearly the entire month without playing Fuga Melodies of Steel 2. So, I mean, no, we went like 5 or 6 weeks without playing it, I can't remember. But yeah, we're going to do some link events for this video. So yeah, I bought a Tail Concerto, or whatever it's called. Let's see, yeah, we're going to do some voice acting for the link events for about 2 or 3 characters. Let's see. Oh, so that's right, I forgot there was some updates. And May is so cute, she's so adorable. So, let's go with Malt. No, let's go with May. Where's Malt? Oh, happy. Alright, so, now where's the link events? Alright, see what else is done. Alright, don't pull Whopper's tail, she'll get pissed off. So, we're gonna do these link events. Where is it? I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm trying to gather my bearings. Link events, that's the one I was looking for. Yeah, so we're gonna go with Malt first, and then we're gonna go with Vanilla afterwards. Now, some characters might have less repeats, so or maybe they might not get repeated. So we'll see how we go. This is Malt's link event with Vanilla. The first one of meeting your heroes. Let's see if I still got the good for voice acting. Vanilla, isn't it rude to stare?
What?
What? Do I have something on my face? Is my hair a mess?
Yeah.
No, your face is quite clean, and your hair is only mildly disheveled.
Dishevelled, or I don't know how it's pronounced. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get the hang of this voice acting. I am not good at doing the voice acting for Vanilla or what's her name? Whopper.
ごめん。
It's hard to manage sometimes. Just sticks up on its own.
Are you truly the hero of the war people speak of? I find myself somewhat in disbelief now that I have met you myself.
I never called myself a hero, but I did fight in the war. That much is true. Oh, that's right, Malt's got the depressed eyes. Because we're in chapter 5, technically, and I forgot to go to later chapters. Sorry if I don't live up to what you'd imagined I'd be like, but what exactly were you expecting?
I simply thought... I thought that despite your age, you'd be a strong leader with the wisdom and valor of becoming of a war hero.
Oh, I don't know. I won't go that far.
No, nor do I any longer. You prove to be an exceedingly normal boy.
Can't deny that, I guess. We only made it through the war because everyone worked their paws to the bone. That and a hefty bit of good luck.
Is that truly all?
This time we're going to go with the inside thoughts, so we're not going to repeat it.
May I ask you more about the war?
Sure, so long as it's something I know about.
How'd you all push ahead despite the perils you faced? What went through your minds?
Same as what's going for yours, I bet.
Meaning?
You're not here because there's something only you can do. And something you're not willing to give up, right? It was the same for me. I wanted to save everyone who got taken away. That's why I fought on.
A valiant cause indeed, but what I seek to do is...
You're doing the right thing. That's what I believe.
You do?
Some might disagree, but letting doubt creep in will only break us down, leave us questioning ourselves, and get us killed. For better or worse, we've had to put blind faith in what we were doing and push on ahead. But I told myself I was not only going to save people, but also make sure I didn't lose any of my friends while I was at it. What kind of leader would I be otherwise?
When my sister joined the army to defend Gasco, I imagined she was of a similar mind.
Don't doubt it. We feel called to protect the people we lead. It's only natural.
I'll press on until the day I accomplish what I've set out to do as well.
I'll make sure you stay safe until you do. That's a promise.
Perhaps there is something more to you than one might find in a normal boy.
Huh? You think so? I doubt it. Yeah, I'm struggling to do the voicing of Vanilla. I'm not looking forward to doing her link events or the Whopper's link events.
I've spent so much time observing you.
I realize I'm just a normal kid. No big hero, right? Still a leader and a brother to the kids here, though.
You do have both the fortitude and weaknesses of any young boy, yes.
Yup, nothing special about me. If it weren't for these conflicts, I'd just be a regular old Mushi herder.
Yet you still led everyone to victory. Something I imagine only you are capable of. What I sensed as weakness in you was perhaps merely your kind heart. Is that kindness, in fact, that grants you such strength and resilience? That is what enables you to fight, I believe.
Can't really say I'm happy to hear it. Wish we never had to fight in the first place. Whatever strength I have, though, you've got it too. You fought out here with us. The determination you have to push on has saved me more than you know.
Spare me your flattery! I only remain determined because you remain by my side.
Vanilla.
Your kindness is what will see peace brought back to these lands. I pray that you continue to aid us and all of Gasco.
I'm here with you today. Gasco is free from struggle. Alright, finally, that link event is over. Now I can move on to Kyle's one. Surely that shouldn't be too difficult, right? Because I remember, like, the voicing has changed a bit for Kyle from my point of view. All we can do for now is stand and fight, Kyle. Oh, now, where's this coming from? I'm here, ain't I? The army poured over this tank, but no one could get it up and running. For some reason, we're the only ones who can. That much I know. Still not seeing what you're getting at here. I'm worried that maybe we're too accustomed to all this fighting. I mean, we did fight in a war and all. I'm not worried that we got good at it. I'm worried that we've almost stopped questioning it. Don't know about that. Maybe you're just stressed out. Yeah, maybe you're right. Oh, hi Kyle. Something going on? You look like you got the spine ripped out right. You look like you got your spine ripped right out of you. I'm fine, just tired. Leave me be. You sure that's all this is? I said leave me be! I'm sorry, okay? I really am tired. Yeah, you're not tired. Tired of spending every walking second thinking about doom and gloom? Well, as with the whole, we're too accustomed to this, but anyway. We're just tired then too. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Come on, Malt. Pull yourself together, man. Do you really think we should keep at this? I hate how much easier this feels now than it did when we were fighting the burn. Sorry, I just need to get a drink. I hate how much easier this feels now than it did when we were fighting the Burman.
Malt.
Listen here. Back then against the Burman, it was life or death. We were at war.
Oh.
So yeah, things were harder back then.
Mm.
That's a good point. Out here now, we're up against hunks of scrap. What's there to worry about? I got no qualms fighting machines. What?
No.
But nothing. You blame yourself too much for all this mess.
あの、
That's because I...
おい。
You may be the oldest one here, but it's time you quit looking down on the rest of us. We all got our reasons to be here, and you don't get to pretend all our fights are yours. I ain't here because you're oldest, okay? I'm here because I trust you. Kyle! You're too nice for your own good.
くそ。
It really ticks me off, you know. Always has ever since day one. You mean when you showed up at Petite Mona? You could have said something, you know. Ha! And ruined my chance to use it to my advantage? Yeah, right. God, there goes that chance, though. Great.
何?
Used to your advantage how? What were we ever competing for?
いや。
Like I'd answer that. Why are you all What are you all blushing and embarrassed for?
うるせえ。
I'm not! Shut up! And I'm never gonna tell you.
ありがとう。
Thanks for always been there to give me the push I need to keep going. All I ever did was shove you out of the way. Ha! True, you never go easy, do you? Who would be if I did? Hold yourself together for us, alright?
任せて。
Don't worry. Alright, I still can't wait for the third Fuga to be released. It's the release date will either be announced in September or October. Hopefully sooner rather than later. And on the day it comes out, I'm going to be one of the first to play it. Hopefully the achievements load this time and I can stream it as soon as it releases, just minutes after it releases! Alright, Malt and Boron, the Link event is yours now.
ねえ。Anything I can help out with?
Nothing's right this moment, but thanks for the offer.
そうなの? Do you mean that? Or do you mean something like... Or do you mean something...
Oh, I'm sorry. I just keep up the voice acting. Sorry, it's been a while since I did the voice acting. Breathe, Badger, breathe. Okay. Just relax. Alright, I'm ready.
Do you mean that? Or do you mean nothing someone like me can do?
何?
No, really, there's nothing. Something bothering you?
Nope, nothing. Talk to you later, man.
That nope sounded like a lot like yes to me. Why would I ask him about it again sometime? I hope you didn't piss Boron off, Malt. You alright there, Boron?
マルト。Oh, sorry.
いや。
No need to apologize. Just checking in on you. You've been acting a bit off lately.
あのね。You might think this is a silly thing to worry about, but will you listen anyway?
なんだい?
Of course, tell me what's on your mind.
Everyone grew so much during the war, don't you think?
Like we all grew from the experience, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. I guess I didn't think much of it back in Petite Mona, but now that we are fighting again, I feel like maybe I haven't grown much at all. I did cut back on my snacking though.
I don't think you have anything to worry about, Boron. You're our best farmer and stronger than anyone here. You've grown just as much as any of us. Honestly, I wish none of us had to get used to war or better at fighting in the first place. Yeah, but... This might not be the advice you're looking for, but I think you're better off just the way you are.
Yeah, I guess I can try just being me.
I hope you got what I was trying to say. Hey, Malt! Need a
snack on.
I'm all set. How are you doing though? Done worrying?
Maybe. I don't know. I've been trying to be myself like you said. Think it's working?
You look like good old Boron to me.
You think? I still feel like everyone's a lot more capable than me.
Can't go comparing yourself to other people though. We all grow up different. It's harder than you think to keep the good parts of yourself as you change and grow.
I don't know what parts are really the good ones worth keeping though.
Well, how about this? Whenever we're worn down or stressed out, seeing you as your regular self reminds us of the home we have waiting for us.
You mean I'm like a living, breathing petite Mona? That's a weird compliment.
Maybe, but it's the truth. Having you around puts me at ease.
Maybe I do just need to be myself then. A little piece of home for everyone here.
I think everyone will appreciate it. I think I'm starting to get a bit worse with the voice acting for Boron. Alright, Socks, it's your turn to talk to Malt. I didn't think of it much back in Petite Mona, but the whole continent really is split up now, huh? If all the towns and villages were self-sufficient, it would be of no concern. However, that's not the case. Without airships, each would be left entirely on its own. The split must have left some of these islands in really unfortunate circumstances. Indeed, more than a few, I imagine. Houses have been cut off from their farmland, and splits in natural waterways have cut off supplying some locations entirely. These problems are so massive, I wouldn't even know where to start. It would require new inventions, not of machines, but rather of thought. I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah.
What's got you lost in thought? I was contemplating the now divided people of Gasco, and particularly their water supply. Airships probably couldn't handle that sort of weight, huh? If we can't move the water, maybe we can move it where it comes from? Or make a new water? That's it! That's brilliant! We need grand revolutionary new ideas such as those. Your ideas are intriguing, though I admit I do not yet see how we might accomplish such. Well, you leave the ideas to me, and I'll leave the details to you. Much appreciated. I'll need to further my studies if we wish to aid the people of Gasco. I forgot how voice acting can be pretty tiring, especially if you haven't done it in a while. What do you think the future has in store for Gasco? Airships will become a more common form of transportation, I imagine. Otherwise we will remain cut off from one another and secluded from the world. We would be Gasco no more. We can't be the land of the free if we're trapped, can we? Airships will become a necessity. All lands must remain accessible. Everything seems fine now, but I hate to see Petite Mona get cut off from the world. Indeed, we must see to a mass production of airships. To that end, I will spend my time devising new forms of airships that are faster and easier to produce. From there, I would like to design smaller airship vessels for more personal travel as well. I like the way you think. Always setting goals for yourself that help the greater good. Yes, well, ideas and goals alone will not suffice. I'm sure you'll see them through though. We've done the Malt and May link event, so let's try the Malt and Chick link event. Chick, seriously, don't get any ideas.
It's been a whole year since we saw each other. Do I still look the same?
I guess you look a little more mature.
Really? Like how? Tell me more!
Maybe it's the longer hair. Looks good on you.
I knew you'd notice. You always kept an eye on me.
Plus I did. I'm the oldest here, so I have to look out for everyone.
But I bet you forgot you were supposed to invite me out to the Petite Mona.
Oh shoot! I did promise that, didn't I? Sorry.
Breaking promises is a big no-no. You better not forget next time.
ごめん。
I'll make it up to you, I swear.
Don't worry, I can't be mad after all those nice things you said.
Chick? No.
The outfit looks really cool on you.
Oh, this? Got it from Lieutenant Muscat after the war. So it was her way of saying thanks.
Cool, it looks really nice. Is it a Gasco army jacket?
ありがとう。
Yeah, I figured since the lieutenant called us out, I might as well wear it.
Are you gonna sign up to be a soldier?
え
What? No, I would never.
うん。
All I want is a quiet life tending to my moosheep flock.
That's a relief. I just want all this fighting to stop.
は
So do I think.
あ、ごめん。
Nothing, it's just, I don't like how used to all this we are now.
Oh, yeah.
Is it just me, or do some of the characters have fangs? I think Chick has fangs, May has fangs, I think, Hack has fangs, I don't know. Anyway, back to the Link events. Quite a few characters have fangs.
You really aren't gonna join the army though, right?
Of course not, we're only in this now because we have to be.
は
If we could do this without any fighting, we would.
You'll keep fighting whenever people need help though, won't you?
I guess I might, yeah.
That's not a bad thing though. That's what makes you, you.
あ、ありがとう。
Thanks, Chick. Think I've changed much this past year?
You're kinda grown up and stuff, but you're still the man we all like.
うん。
I hope that's true. You've grown up a lot too. You aren't the same little girl anymore.
Hey, do you still remember our promise?
About inviting you to Petite Muna? Of course. We'll go for a walk with a whole flock of fluffy moo sheep.
Yay! Just don't forget this time, Kay.
大丈夫さ。
I won't, I swear. Sorry about last time. He's probably gonna walk with everyone. Like I said, Chick, don't get any ideas. I swear to God. She's trying too hard to grow up. And now Hack. It's his turn to talk to Malt. That jacket's so cool! It's a Gasco army one, right? Yeah, I got it from Lieutenant Muscat after the war. She made a big deal about it being some sort of sign of appreciation. That's awesome! You're like the hero of Gasco now! I won't go that far. Plus, if I'm a hero, that means all of you are too. I don't know. I think you're our leader because everyone knows you're the real deal.
僕は長
I'm
男だ
just
から。
leader because I'm the oldest.
うん。
All of you work and fight just as hard as me. We've been through lots together. True, I guess you and me are war buddies then. Hack is adorable. Alright, makings of a hero.
はあ。
What's up?
うーん。
Just can't stop thinking about why only kids like us can control this tank. It's ridiculous, really. Yeah, why the tank soldiers can't even use? It's not right for kids like us to stand and fight instead of soldiers, or at least adults. But if we are the only ones who can, we need to stay committed for the sake of Gasco and for everyone here.
どうすれば。
If we lose anyone, that's all on me.
心配し
Don't
ない
worry
で
about me! I'm never gonna die!
そうだね。
You tell him, Hack. Right, so, glad you have you around, Hack.
マルト兄ちゃん
Aww. Happy dog. It's not easy being a hero, huh?
うん。
Where's this come from all of a sudden?
は
Oh, this would be so cool to... Off, Kyle! You won last time! It's not funny, Kyle! Yeah, I think Kyle just hit Hack in the back of the head again. That's right. You mess with the prankster, you deal with the master. Kyle really up this time. Anyway, where are we? Alright. Hack, you alright? Yeah! Alright, continue on. Alright, sure thing! I just thought it'd be so cool to be a great hero everyone looked up to!
Huh?
You don't anymore?
うん
It'd still be cool, but it seems pretty tough too!
うーん。
I'm no hero, so I can't speak for them, but I'd say it's the same for most people.
うん。
Life is tough for everyone, but they try to get in on peace anyway. That's why I want to fight to protect them. I don't mean just the people of Gasco. I mean all of our friends too.
すっげ
That's cute. That laugh is so cute.
ーマルト兄ち
I'm
ゃん
gonna
み
fight
た
to
いに
protect you, Malt!
ありがとう
I appreciate that, Hack.
大きく育
What
て
do
よ
you say I give you this jacket once you're big enough for it to fit?
と
Or I could just ask Lieutenant Muscat for another one. I'll tell you though, that scarf looks good on you.
ありがと
I'd take your jacket over any other one any day!
It'll be yours soon enough then. Oh, that was a nice one. So one day, so if Hack and Malt survive in the third game, Hack will probably have Malt's jacket. That would be cool. Right, now Sheena, it's your turn.
Oh! Tim's hit me on the back of the head! Kyle? Was it you again?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Kyle.
Man, Kyle was really pissing me off. He needs to... off!
Did your mother teach you how to use spells?
そうね
She did. Our family has long been adept at spells. I was able to control the Nono without much training.
うん
This no-no thing is where spells get their power, right? People have to train to use it?
You might better understand it as learning to converse with a Nono.
え
It seems my mother and I learned to communicate with it without much prior training.
うん
Are there lots of people who can use spells? Never saw anyone who could around Petite Mona.
うーん
There are reasons that may be so.
え
In regions without many spell wielders, some despise our very presence.
That's awful!
うん
I understand why they might feel certain ways about people who can do things they can't know.
うん
But yes, because of this, many of us live in hiding, finding communities of those like ourselves.
うん
I never knew. Oh, poor Sheena.
Malt, allow me to thank you again.
Me? For what?
あのね
I'm able to face the Nono within me now because you convinced me to accept my abilities.
ありがと
I've grown to accept these powers as my own. For that, I thank you.
ううん
I really didn't do all that much, but glad to hear it anyway.
ね
I want to thank you too, though. You really saved me during the war.
ありがとう
Your new spells are a great asset to the crew.
Yes, maybe we do all to help one another.
Sheena was pretty scared in the first game.
Do you recall when I spoke of people like me living in hiding?
Of course!
The people of Gasco don't harbor much prejudice against us, but the same can't be said for the Burman Empire.
How so?
Since only Philonico are capable of using spells, many were persecuted for their race alone.
うん
Maybe that's why the Burman army came down so hard on you during the war.
I imagine so. To this day, many Philonico are forced to flee the Burman Empire or risk their own lives.
うん
Sure hope Gasco never winds up like the Empire.
あのね
I hope to work to ensure that such never happens. Though I'm unsure with what difference I can make alone.
大丈夫さ
I bet we can think up something together. Two heads are better than one.
ありがと
Your help may be just what I need. Thank you, Malt. Arigato muroto.
Alright, so that's Sheena done talking to Malt. Oh, I've got 3 more. I'm really nervous about trying to do the voicing of Wappa.
ううん
War's over and done with, but here we are, still fighting. Sure, but there ain't any Burman tanks. Sure, but there ain't any Burman in these tanks and stuff, yeah? Don't feel too bad blowing up empty hunks of metal.
うん
Doesn't change the fact that our lives are at risk, along with the lives of those in Gasco. Hang on, just go get a drink. Right, don't worry, haven't forgotten that. Just glad to not have to pull the trigger on any more living, breathing targets.
ごめん
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound mad at you.
いや
Don't sweat it. We all know there ain't nothing better than no funny at all. It feels like you've grown up this past year, Jin. Wonder why that is.
そうか?
Probably all those work hours I put in there. That and... Nah, never mind. I wonder what he was gonna say. Me too. How busy are things at the factory? We've got a non-stop demand for airship parts. If that paints the picture for you. Got some Burman engineers helping out. Don't know if you've noticed this, but I think a lot of people are saying that Jin's voice sounds a lot deeper for his age. Like, a lot deeper. And then I think, and I don't blame him for saying it, like... But Jin is actually pretty scary. With all that happened to your father, are people okay with working with Burman? There was definitely some tension here at the start, but I managed to bridge the gap. Once they finally got talking, the rest was easy. Their different flags didn't matter once they saw each other as fellow engineers. So you were the one that brought them together, were you? I mean, there are good Burman and bad Burman, just like anyone else, yeah? We even made a Burman friend ourselves. Yeah, I'm glad we met Brits. Same here. Talking with that guy gave me some new perspective of all sorts of stuff. All sorts? Yep, said what I meant. I feel like maybe I need all sorts of new experiences myself, looking at you now. Yeah, sure you do.
Yeah.
You've been through a lot worse than I have, but still came out strong. I don't think I have that resolve. You have, much as I wish I did. Not being strong doesn't make you weak. Just means you're more sensitive. That's got its downside, sure. But I bet it's not all that bad. I don't know. When you work with machines, it's the finest, most delicate parts that are the most precise, trustworthy bits. If anyone around here is worth your trust, that'd be you. You've got my trust too. Yeah, well, me? I'm one of those sturdy pieces that can get banged up real good and never should, see? But you are! A rough guy like me isn't built for dealing with most folk. Sometimes I wish I could be more like you. Friend to anyone and everyone. Any folk in particular you're having trouble dealing with? Let's save that chat for once this all clears up, eh? Alright, here we go. The dreaded Whopper Link event.
The time's finally come, eh?
What time would that be exactly?
Sure, go on, play them! You know I mean it's time the gang accepts me as my leader.
Oh, that time! Can't we all just be friends and equal parts leader?
Don't you give me that again! You can't sweet talk your way out of it this time!
Guess you really mean business, huh?
You betcha! Wouldn't spend the year out traveling otherwise!
Wait, that's why you went off on that big trip?
I mean, no, not really. Guess I might have got a bit too worked up there.
That's a relief. Seems like the trip taught you how to take back crazy things you don't really mean, though.
Goes to show I'm not playing around, eh? So, are you ready to face me?
Fight! No, I'm joking. I have a feeling I would get out of this by saying no. Whopper, you've been warned before. You're not the leader. Alright, number 2. After Malt talks to Brits, we'll do Vanilla's Link event and then we'll call it a video. What sort of leader do you even want to be, though?
What do I think makes a good leader, you mean?
Sometimes I'm not too sure of the answer myself, so I figured if you want to be a leader so badly, maybe you could tell me.
Would you look at that? You need help from me, eh? The old me once said a good leader should be someone great, but that's not enough, is it? A leader needs to be someone who works for everyone's sake.
Wow, you sound surprisingly more like you'd fit the part these days.
And what? I didn't before?
No, sorry. What else, though?
Sure, the war might be over, but we're still here risking our lives for all we love, yeah? Everyone's got family, homelands, and all sorts of stuff they want to keep safe. That's a lot to worry about. But me, I don't have any family or much of anything else to fight for. All I care about is the game we have here.
そうか
Whopper. As leader, I'll fight to protect everyone here. That way they can all worry about all the other things they fight for.
ありがとう
That was more insightful than I expected. Thanks, Whopper. That big trip of yours must have really been something.
Could say that. We'll talk about it some other time then.
Ah, sounded like hack a bit for there. My mistake. Let's see. Alright, where is number... No, we want to... Oh, come on, seriously. I hope my control's not screwing up.
あのさ
Got a minute to chat, Whopper?
Would you look at that? Here to accept me as your leader, are you?
Yeah, actually.
Come on, answer that. Oh my gosh. Wait, what?
えーっ
I
と
think everyone here is a leader, but if you really want to keep us all safe like you say, I'd be happy to follow you.
Bet I do. I'll keep you all safe so you can keep all the things you love safe.
That's a relief. I'm glad things will still be in good hands even if I'm not around.
Hang on now, what was that?
I was worried things would fall apart if I was out of the picture, but that wouldn't be a problem with you around.
Wait, if I'm the leader and I'm protecting everyone, then...
僕は長
I'm
男だ
still
か
the
ら
oldest though, right? So I want to keep everyone safe too. Including you.
Thanks, no, but I thought I was the leader now.
You're the leader, and I'm the oldest. Simple as that.
I don't think we're on the same page here. Which one of us takes charge of things then?
I guess we both work together. Thanks for the help, Miss Leader.
This is not what I was asking for.
Be careful what you wish for, Whopper.
あの
Brits, do you mind telling me again what happened when you all got kidnapped? I'm guessing since we talked about Jill last time, you're hoping to hear about Hannah now. Yeah.
えーっと
By the time I came onto the Taranis, Hannah was already up and seemed to be speaking with Jill. I was awake enough to listen but unable to move or speak. It was like I was paralyzed. Hannah was trying to get information out of Jill and find out what was happening. All I could do was lay there and try to listen.
そうか
She must have been trying to figure out what to do after escaping.
えっと
It must have been terrifying for her. If only I'd been able to move.
いや
No, don't blame yourself. I'm happy enough that you made it back. You're here to tell us now how Hannah put up her own fight.
ありがとう
I appreciate that, Malt. This has all been weighing down on me a lot.
Marito
I wanted to talk to you again about that time.
何
Sure, you remember something else?
あの
Hannah tried to get info out of Jill, but she also tried to convince him to stop fighting.
えーっと
She wasn't angry either. She seemed to almost pity him.
そうか
Always had a big heart, that Hannah. If she'd been able to keep at it, things might have worked out differently.
そうだね
True, they might have. If it'd just been me instead of her, then... Stop right there! That's more than enough and I don't want to hear another word of this.
ごめん
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that. One of us now. None of us are replaceable.
あ
Right, thanks.
あの
Sorry for lashing out at you before.
いや
To me, it was a sign that we're true friends. I was happy, honestly. I just don't want to lose anyone else. If there was something beyond my control, maybe that I could accept. But it's hard to lose someone you feel like you could have saved. There's nothing I wouldn't do to...
Marito
You best not keep these struggles to yourself. Sometimes you seem further away than you look.
大丈夫
Don't worry about me. It's that unwavering commitment and how you stay true to yourself that works miracles. I don't imagine it makes sense to you, but I believe it. True to herself, huh? I'm not sure I even know myself anymore.
任せて
I'm always here. If you ever feel lost, just look for me. If I'm smiling, then you can rest easy too. Yeah, huh? I'll hold you to that, good pal. I hope you do. And that was all of Malt's Link events minus May. now we go to Vanilla's link events. So yeah, because I've already done a separate one for all of May's link events. So yeah, we now don't need to talk to Malt anymore. Malt or May anymore.
No.
Hey, you sure you're really the president's daughter? Born and raised in Parisia? Hang on. Are we on Carl's or Vanilla's? Ah, I think... No, we're on Vanilla's, okay.
Well, I never! Might I ask why you deem it fit to make such an ill-mannered inquiry of me?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is, watching you fight out there, you don't exactly do it with much of a city girl flair.
No children are prepared for conflict like this, no matter their upbringing. And of what importance is flair in battle anyway?
悪い.
You know what? Good point. You're right. Sorry for asking.
Well, at least you know how to apologize. I suppose I can find it in myself to forgive you.
You're far too kind, milady.
You know, Kyle, I sense a certain person air about you that Malt and others lack.
Oh.
Ah, well, I live out in Petite Mona with them all now, but I used to live in Parisia myself.
Did you now? What brought you to Petite Mona?
Dad had business out the way. I'd rather not talk about that, though. Wouldn't want to ruin his reputation.
Right. Sorry for prying. I never meant to offend.
Nah, you're fine. I suppose I can find it in me to forgive you.
Ha! How very kind of you. Tell me, Kyle, what was it like moving from Parisia to Petite Mona?
Huh?
What do you mean?
I mean, no offense, of course. I simply imagine it must have been hard to adjust to such a tiny village, coming from a grand city.
Oh.
It took a while to get used to things, that's for sure, but I eventually did. That moonship stench was probably the hardest part. Once that hit me, I knew I was really out in the middle of nowhere.
Was it truly so foul?
Worse than you can imagine. Brought me to tears, you know.
Goodness me.
Don't go tell Mom and them that, though. Yeah? Don't need them picking on me again.
Right, of course.
Oi.
Sure, go on, laugh it up. Seriously, though, don't tell him.
Might I inquire more about your life in Petite Mona, Kyle?
Oh.
Be my guest. Life out in the countryside starting to appeal to you or something?
Simply been by curiosity bug is all. How long did it take you to grow accustomed to the lifestyle of Petite Mona?
Honestly, it wasn't until we got back from the war a year ago. I hated the place up until then.
Is that so?
Truth is, I'm not sure if I'm even accustomed to the place now. Still hate the stench for one.
I sense no contempt for the village and how you speak of it, though. Surely you do not detest it.
そうだな.
I like it because the gang's all here.
By which you mean Malt and the others?
Oh.
The war put us through a lot together. The war put us all through a lot together. We know each other inside out and out, the good and the bad. I had friends back in Parisia, sure, but none I knew and trusted like I do everyone here.
そうだな.
So I like living with all of them, and it just so happens Petite Mona is the place we're at.
How is where those you feel at home with?
Hang on. No, sorry. I need to, like... Hang on. So I'm just getting my words more up.
Home is wherever those we feel at home with are, I suppose. The loss of Parisia saddened me greatly, but perhaps I, too, might find a new place to call home. So as long as I'm with those I am with those I love.
Good to hear. We're stuck in this bucket of bolts for the time being now.
Do you not consider this your home for now? I find myself feeling so...
Sure I do. Got everyone here, even Lady Vanilla herself, yeah?
You tease me so.
Yeah, come visit Petite Mona sometime. Take it all! It's great aromas.
Perhaps I will.
I am not good at voicing Vanilla.
ね
Barn, would you be so kind as to tell me of your hometown? I wish to know the various corners of Gasco better.
うん
You mean Petite Marna? Sure, I can tell you lots.
あのね
Petite Marna sure is on the outskirts, huh? But I never knew until we went off to war. It doesn't have some of the stuff other places might, but it's nice and quiet. It was a real peaceful place until the Bearmen showed up.
は
Though I guess people did get awfully worked up when Malt's parents died. Actually, never mind. I don't know if I need to clear my voice.
ごめん
Let's just forget about that, okay? And please don't ask Malt about that, okay?
うん
Yes, alright then.
その
You speak with a much slower, more relaxed cadence than the people of Parisia. It's rather comforting.
ね
Do many in Petite Marna speak as you do?
うん
Not to me, I guess. Me and my family do, though. My, is that so?
と
Never really met many Parisians. Does everyone talk real fast?
そうですわね
Not much faster than I do, I imagine. Faster than you, perhaps.
そっか
That's a relief. If they spoke any faster, I'm not sure I could even keep up. Such a silly thing to worry over. You're an interesting character, Bone. Is that a compliment? That was a long one. You should tell me more about Parisia, Vanilla.
ね
Is Parisia what interests you? I do live in Pharaoh now, you know?
うん
Parisia or Pharaoh, never spend much time in either.
うん
Now, I suppose you did not.
ごめんね
Oh, did I say something to upset you? I didn't mean to make you sad.
いえ
No, I offered to speak of Pharaoh, but once I did, I recalled the situation the city now faces and, well, you could see as much on my countenance.
うーん
You look a little sad and sounded like it too, but maybe I was just imagining things. I was trying my best to hide it, but it seems like you saw right through me, didn't you?
ありがとうございます
Perhaps you are more aware than others. You have a big heart, I'm sure. Come on now, you make a fella blush.
Yeah.
Vanilla, I'm pretty worried, you know.
え
What for? Where's this coming from?
うー
You've been
ん
for a lot, right? But you still always think about Gasco's future, like your dad.
は
I can hardly handle my own problems. I don't know how you do it.
あわかりませんわ
Unfortunately, no change will come simply from the time children such as ourselves spend thinking on the matter.
その
Greater Peter and Oh my god, again, I keep messing up. Greater Peace in Gasco is built from many smaller moments of tranquility.
ふむ
If you simply focus on making those within your reach happy, Fatherland will contribute to the greater good.
なるほど
Really, I'm pretty big, so my arms can reach real far. But I can make lots of people happy. I can even reach you right now. Sure hope you get happier too. Your kind heart truly is the biggest part of you, isn't it?
Konnichiwa.
You know, Socks, I do not believe we've yet had the chance to converse one-to-one.
Yeah.
What? Yes. Is something the matter? Are you preoccupied at the moment?
すみませんなのです
No, I just,
ごめんなさい
Well, sorry to interrupt. Perhaps we might chat again when the time suits you.
はい
Okay.
ごめんなさい
Until then. I still cannot do it. Conversing with unfamiliar ghosts is still far too daunting. I thought I had overcome as much, but it would appear otherwise. Goodness, this is surely my doing.
ね
Sucks, might I have a word? Oh no! I mean, yes, of course.
その
You find yourself nervous and lost words speaking with girls you do not know well enough, right? Correct?
僕は無理だけ
Actually,
ど
yes. I thought I'd overcome as much, but
ごめんなさい
I must apologize then. This is likely my doing. What?
その
I've been told as much before that I make others nervous.
あ
Perhaps unconsciously act too prim and proper in an effort to ensure I do not tarnish my father's father's name, that's what I'm trying to say. If I need a cough. My father's name! I would not go that far. You might be overanalyzing the situation.
うーん
If I create so much stress for you, perhaps that means we may never get along. It may very well be best for us both if we avoid further interaction.
違うのです
I do not believe that to be true. Truly?
え
Yes, you presented me with an intriguing matter. I am sure I will overcome any nervous trepidation. I'm not sure I follow.
問題ないのです
Everything will be fine. I am certain. I'll prove it to be so. I'm really struggling with Vanilla's Link events.
ね
Sucks. My wee chat.
問題ないので
Yes,
す
of course.
まあ
You truly have overcome your nerves. What sort of magic enables you so? No silly magic or difficult reasoning needed. I simply wish to prove something. Prove what exactly?
おも
Any claims which suggest you make others nervous are entirely unfounded.
と
If even I can speak to you of ease, surely that is proof enough to the contrary.
おも
And besides,
え
there is more. I also simply want to get to know you better. My apologies for ever suggesting we might not get along. With the way you found a path clear through both of our negative mindsets, perhaps we're in fact destined for one another. Well, that has me feeling uncomfortable now in all sorts of new ways. You might want to cherish that feeling, you know. Alright, we've already done Vanilla's Link event with May a while ago, so I'm gonna go with Chick this time. Tell me some stories, Vanilla. I want to know about lots of things.
こんにちは
Oh, such as what, perhaps? Hopefully something I can speak of. Tell me about girls in suits like Persian outfits they wear and stuff.
まあ
Ah, lovely topic. Something I just so happen to know a thing or two about too.
その
Though I must admit, I was often surrounded less by those in fancy dresses and more by those in more modest modern garb. What's the difference?
うーん
Our outfits were far from flashy, more like uniforms than anything else. Likely due to the styles of my parents and sister.
その
My sister went off to the officers' academy from a young age. Never was one for frills with her clothing.
そうなんだ
But you, I imagine you look lovely in the extravagant dress. I want to wear it so bad. Yeah, I'm struggling with Vanilla's Link events, but we got to get through it. After Chick Song, we've got 1, 2. What am I doing? 5. Oh, this is gonna be tough. I think after this one, I'll probably call it video. What was your life back home? Oh, sorry, I keep messing up. So it's been a while since I played this game. What was your life like back home? I can't even imagine life in a prison's family.
その
My father was a kind man, but strict when it came to my schooling. When I was not attending school, I was tended to round the clock by a live-in tutor or a live-in tutor. No way! Isn't studying super hard? I never enjoyed my studies, to be honest, but I did find pleasure in coming to understanding new things.
そう
My parents were quite proud of my work too. Life truly was such fun.
その
But
ごめんなさ
sorry for bringing it up.
いいえ
No, we should talk more again sometime, Chick.
こんにちは
We have not had time for a long chat in a while, have we?
あのね
I just didn't want to make you sad again.
いいえ
Oh, you need not worry over me.
まあ
There's nothing wrong with thinking back on treasured memories.
そうなの
Are you sure? By sharing the stories of my beloved family, they go on to live in your heart as well as mine. So tell me, would you listen to a few more tales?
うん
Of course I will. I love how happy you look when you talk about this stuff.
あのね
I'll listen to as many stories as you want, so long as I get to see that smile on your face.
ありがとう
Thank you kindly, Chick. I do hope you'll share some stories of your own as well. Of course.
Oh man, I gotta take a breather. It's pretty hard. Alright, hack time.
よ
Hi, Vanilla.
うごきげんよ
Hello, Hack. Cheerful as always, huh? People like me for that. Don't want to let them down. It must have been hard for a boy your age to overcome the terrors of war.
う
Yeah, but having me around kept everyone in a good mood. Maybe. I bet that's why we all pulled through.
That laugh is so cute.
まあ
My goodness, really? Do tell me more.
That laugh is adorable.
Wait, hang on a sec. Lots I need to remember, you see?
え
Certainly. I hope to raise morale around here. So I would love to hear how much you managed. How you managed such. Just wait till you hear all I did.
うん
Hack is not feeling confident. But he wants to kick ass, so... Let's see.
よろしくて
Hack, are you prepared to tell me more of how you went about things during the war? well, when the bad guys would show up, I would wait for the perfect moment to take wind out of their sails. See?
あのさ
Just getting all in the way to throw them off. That way we had a better chance. Then when all like, huh? What? We hear them like BAM! I think that's what I'm best at, so I try to be quick on the field out there.
まあ
Sounds as though you have thought this through.
その
All I found myself doing is praying that an attack does more damage than usual.
うむ
I think you're doing great. If you need some help though, feel free to ask. A young boy like you helping an old girl like me, my. I imagine you'll grow to be quite a gentleman someday. You think so?
ふう
I like how they did Hack's pose in the second game. Like, it's badass.
ね
I hope they keep that in the third game.
How did you handle yourself during the war, Hack? You're the youngest boy over here. Were you not frightened?
え
Me? Nah, I figured it was my job to cheer everyone up when things had them down. That's why I'd go around and play. I mean, never mind. Why? What'd you do?
あ
No, nothing.
と
Oh!
I just, nothing. That'll be all. We got this. Piece of cake.
そうですわね
I see. Perhaps you did more for everyone here outside of battle, keeping their spirits up. I want to help more in battle too, but I wouldn't mind if we never had to again. Laughing through anything is key though. That's why I can't stop playing pranks. Oops.
なるほど
So long as they are pranks done for good and fun and not to bother anyone, I see no need to stop you. Yeah, don't worry. I only pick up ones that are fun. Nothing annoying. I do hope you mean that.
Yeah, Hack is funny. Right, it's Sheena's turn now.
It was quite surprising to learn that Lieutenant Muscat had a sister like yourself.
そうですわね
I can imagine why. My sister and I are far from alike, and over a decade apart in age as well.
ごめんなさ
We need not discuss further if it's not a topic you enjoy.
いいえ
No, not at all. My apologies. I perhaps have a bit of an inferiority complex when it comes to her. I did not mean to respond so brusquely.
Yeah, I'm struggling with Vanilla's speech, honestly.
I have a sister too. Back during the war, my whole family was captured and only I escaped. Malt and the others rescued me, but my family suffered much in Burman captivity.
まあ
I see. Do you find yourself feeling unable to face her now because of this?
いいえ
No. Things returned to normal once we were reunited. A fact I truly appreciate. She's back to being my lovely older sister. I envy you then. Yeah.
Oh, poor Sheena.
I never met Lieutenant Muscat until the war came to an end.
Wait, is my mic working? Hang on. Right, there we go.
Canal didn't mention as much. She spoke of you all with such excitement, I grew quite intrigued. I want to know what these young heroes who defeated the Valagand were like. Her name is Canal. It's almost embarrassing to hear she spoke of us so. It's the first time I ever saw her speak so passionately about something. Her stories excited me, but also left me envious. Left me wondering if she had ever spoken to me, her own sister, with such fervor.
Or however it's pronounced.
My apologies. Our conversation seems to have returned to this topic. You love her dearly, don't you? I am certain she knows as much. That is kind of you to say, Sheena. I truly adore my sister, you know. I do know, yes. Perhaps I might try speaking with her much the way you do with your own. Busy though she may be at a time like this, we are the only family either of us have left. You do not always need to act strong in front of her, you know. You don't speak often, do you? I would wager she hopes you might open up to her more, you know? Was that how your sister was? I've always been quite affectionate towards her, so I certainly hope so. Perhaps you have a point. Speaking with her should be fun. Once we find peace again.
I'm sorry, I don't know why. I hope I'm not getting sick.
Once we find peace again, I'm certain she'll make time for me. May that day come soon.
Coming soon, Fuga Melodies of Steel 3. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 2026. Like 3 more.
Jin, you lost your father during the war, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
The anger I feel towards those who took my father's life knows no bounds. I know not how to control it.
I won't pretend I know exactly how you feel, but I know I went through something similar. We lose the people we love out of the blue. No rhyme or reason. That's always how it goes.
Can anything but enacting revenge rid my heart of this fury? I am consumed by a desire for it.
I bet. Didn't see any other way to move past losing my pop either.
Perhaps it's only natural then. I swear I will avenge him.
When you're swallowed up in despair like that, ain't nothing anyone can say to convince you otherwise. I know that from experience. Can we talk, Vanilla?
Yes, of course.
You sure those revenge goggles you ain't gone blocking out the periphery? Sort of the same happened with Malt, you know?
I would not know how to tell.
I hate the Burman something fierce after losing my pop. But we should just rid the world of the lot of them, in fact.
I feel much the same way.
But if I stuck to that line thinking, I'm pretty sure I'd lost some of my pals here. You sure you want that? You want revenge, sure, but what's down the road beyond that?
Are you turning me off? Forbidding me from seeking out that which I so desperately need?
All I'm saying is, if you're feeling unsure, take the time to think. If you can't find an answer, we're here for you. Back when I was angry as you, my pals here took me in and helped me see through it. So I'm here for you now, and I can wait as long as you need to find your answer.
Jen, can I speak with you on the matter we spoke of before?
あ
Sure, Captain. Like I'm saying, I'm here whenever you're ready.
I still want revenge for my father.
で
And?
My father sought to bring peace to all the people of Gasco. But his vision does not need to end with his loss. In fact, I believe allowing his hopes to fade with him would be akin to allowing him to die myself.
そうだな
Makes sense to me.
ガスコのた
I'll
め
get my revenge by seeing Gasco return to peace.
お父様
Doing so will allow my father's spirit to live on. Allow me to move on.
Well, that's the sort of revenge I can get behind. Count me in. We'll see that his vision lives on, together.
Thank you, Jin. Your support gives me great confidence. Great confidence. Spare me a minute, would you, Vanilla? Of course, for that wicked grin of yours has me rather worried. Come on, relax. Just before I ask you about the president.
なんですの
About my father? The office he held? I'm not sure what you mean.
ね
The president is like the biggest big shot in North Gasco, yeah? I dislike your poor choice of words there, but in the simplest of terms, I suppose so. Wait, guess as lead around here, I should aim to be president next, eh? How's the girl gonna go about doing that? Excuse my lack of awareness here, but are you the leader here? Never heard. Well, now you know. I call the shots around here. I'd always assumed Malt to be the leader. Are you certain?
そうだね
Yep. Good, you finally know. So how do I go about becoming president?
うーん
You'll have to excuse me. I must clean my head and settle down first. Yeah, sure. Next one then. Is she truly?
Yeah, I'm not good at Vanilla's link events.
Well, but I've heard the truth. It was never decided that you would be leader here. Maybe news hasn't made its way around to everyone yet. Forget about that though. Tell me how to be president. If you're simply going to pretend to be leader here, why not do the same and pretend to be president? Because that'd be silly, duh! And feigning to be in charge here is not. You cannot just choose to be reasonable when it suits you. I'm growing tired of this conversation. Could you just tell me what to do then? Can I even be president? Do I have to be some aristocrat or something?
え
The candidate with the most votes in an election becomes president. There are elections? There are. Though, in reality, many of those elected to do come from historically powerful families in Prisia. That can't be fair, can it? The opportunity is still fair for others, however, so as long as you are held in high esteem and garner support among the people. Geez, you had me worried there for a second. Sounds like I still stand a chance. It amazes me that you seem to have found renewed confidence. Now, high esteem, yeah? How high are we talking here?
うーん
Such is hard to measure, but first and foremost, you must present yourself as someone whose leadership inspires confidence. Sounds pretty tough, eh? Mere desire for the title alone is not enough to be elected president.
ガスコのために
Only those who can envision a way to bring joy to the lives of the people and make such a reality stand any chance.
お父様
My father spent all his days devoted to the cause.
そう
Bet you want to be president someday too, eh?
わかりませんわ
But I'm not yet certain of.
うーん
But you're always going on about bringing peace back to Gasco, yeah?
え
Have I said that as much before? I do not recall it. Maybe not out loud, but I can see it in your eyes and your aura and stuff. If you can read people quite as well as you claim, then why are you so unable to heed the warnings and advice? Well, now, I didn't mean to kick the hornet's nest.
うーん
But if I do decide to run, perhaps that will make us rivals. Better believe I'm going to give you a run for your money. You'll find me no easy competition.
Yeah, I think Vanilla will win. Alright, last but not least, it's... Hang on. Last but not least, it's Brits. Let me take a drink first.
Yeah.
Sorry, throat's a bit dry. I've been meaning to express my gratitude to you, Vanilla.
To me? Have I done something worthy as such?
Yeah.
My apologies. I should have said that to your father, the president. He guaranteed safety to Berman like me and my family who fled here. I am forever grateful.
I'm certain he would have been overjoyed to hear as much. We have seen quite an influx of Berman engineers as well. His policies have been a great boon for Gasco.
ありがとう。
Pleased to hear you feel that way.
え?
Is something wrong? Do I have something on my face?
ごめんなさい。
No, just I've had few chances to speak directly with any Berman like this. In fact, this may well be the first time I've spoken with a Berman around my own age.
なるほどね。
Yet you leave me feeling a terrible sort of responsibility.
How so?
I would hate for my actions to negatively impact future Gasco-Berman relations.
Ah, yes, indeed.
I don't talk too much.
ね
Can I ask you about your home country? Is it true there are a few Felinico there?
うーん。
Historically, there are always greater communal numbers, but recently there are fewer Felinico than ever.
は
All because of the Berman Emperor, the Kaiser.
What has he done?
あ、
Only Felinico can make use of spells as a Canino for Kaiser saw them as a threat. Under him, they were persecuted, labelled a lower race. Some were fortunate enough to flee, but others were forced into labor camps and executed.
そんなことって
How horrible.
は
It wasn't long before elitism took hold of the people and such persecution became a daily event. Father was executed as a traitor. My family faced no small amount of trouble from my countrymen as well.
I know not what words to offer.
It wasn't always that way though. The Kaiser twisted the minds of the people.
そうなのですね。
There's so much I've yet to learn about Berman.
ありがとう。
Thank you for your insight, Brits. Will you tell me more sometime?
Of course, we need to talk things out if our countries are ever going to get along. Alright, one more part and then I'll be done. And it's done for the day.
いや。
Hey, want to talk more today?
ね
Perhaps you can tell me some positive signs about your country this time. And what you like it here in Gasco too.
うーん。
Well, no one can deny that Berman engineering is levels beyond Gasco's.
と。
We lead in science and medicinal studies too, but unfortunately, most of that is tied to military research.
If only such knowledge could be used for peace.
Once the war ends for good, it might.
We'll have to make it so then.
うーん。
Gasco has much more luxurious fashion and cuisine now.
と。
Things are more utilitarian back home. Or utilitarian back home. Not that I know much about food or fashion.
はい。
Our cities are splendid, for sure. But we have lost Parisia.
You lost the place, but so long as people want it to, the culture will live on, and your cities will be rebuilt.
Indeed, Gasco will see a revival, and soon. To that end, I hope you will aid me in forging peace between Gasco and Berman.
That I promise. I know you'll likely take charges of Gasco one day. Ah, glad all that's over. Alright, that's all we have time for today. It was really hard work. I hope to see you on the next video. Malt and Vanilla's link events. Take care everyone. Bye for now.